Got the swampers playing down in Muscle Shoals, where the lady ain't down, gotta rest his soul. Southern rock, my saving grace. Country sounds.
Hi, I'm Tyra.
And I'm Sarah, and this is All the Things. Every week, we hang out with musicians, artists, and creatives from the Shoals and beyond.
We talk about their music, their process, and anything else that comes up on the couch. And today we have Kensie Coppin. Yay!
I'm so excited to be here.
We are completely stoked to have you here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're
We're
like
super
our
excited.
first solo female
I know.
artist on the show.
I said I'm the first lady.
Yes, yes.
Solo artist from Texas, of all places.
Yes.
My
Yes.
fellow Texan sitting on the
Yes.
couch with us today.
I love it. Where are you from in Texas again?
The Dallas area.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Temple
Okay.
and then grew up in Bulverde outside of San Antonio in the hill country.
Oh, Hill Country. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Oh, man. Oh, I have some stories from out there.
I absolutely love the hill country.
Yeah, Hill Country. I did a rope swing one time.
Oh, gosh,
with
in the
my
river?
friend. Yeah. And
How did that end?
let's just say I lost my top.
Well,
And
so
and
then it went ended
then,
good.
because I lost my top, the string, I didn't let go of the rope. So all my friends were like, "Let go!" And I was like, "I let go," and the water was like that deep by the time I let go.
gosh.
And they were like, "You could have died." I was like, "No, I'm okay." All right.
That
I'm
is.
dying today.
Yeah.
The Hill Country, that's got a lot of summer memories. Well,
Yeah.
kind of memories.
It's been a hard year for the hill country.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I know. Oh, that got me so emotional because I worked at a camp.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that
yeah.
lifeguarding.
The flood.
Yeah.
And that flood on the Guadalupe
Yeah, it was awful.
just wiped out that camp. And man, I could barely watch it. I was just suffering inside
Yeah.
because of that.
It was hard for me to get away from it because, I moved back to Texas. I lived in Nashville for 7 years.
Okay.
And I moved back a year ago. And, I'd been doing shows in the hill
Yeah.
country mainly.
Yeah.
And man, it hit me so hard. It was like you could feel the energy shift in Texas
Yeah.
across the board.
Well, it was a huge disaster. I
Heavy.
mean, people
Horrible.
don't realize how much damage that flood did.
Yeah, it's
And
awful.
how many people perished in that.
Yeah, I heard that the cypress trees they were brought up by the root, and they were planted 450 years ago.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So it's pretty wild.
Yeah, we were all of us Texans were weeping
Yes.
Yeah.
for weeks over that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I definitely went into disassociation mode.
Yeah, I did too.
Then
course.
grieving mode, and then
Yeah.
I went to like deep depression. It was rough. But
That's awful.
I think that it's beautiful how Texans come together.
Oh yeah, we always do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just humans in general.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a disaster, I
Yeah.
feel like our hearts are there, so
Yeah.
we come together.
Yes.
100%.
Well, we're still praying for them.
Yes,
Yes.
for
Because
sure.
you know they're still suffering out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So,
definitely. It's going to be a long time. But anyways, on a lighter note,
Yeah.
we're just coming hot and heavy.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, but I call myself a Texas-Tennessee hybrid.
Okay.
Okay.
Because my parents moved me to Nashville when I was 13.
Oh, wow.
And I
Were
grew
you already
up.
To
doing
pursue-
music?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, I started performing when I was 8. My first performance was actually when I was 6 at my kindergarten talent show.
Aww.
And I was hooked.
Yeah.
Before that, I was just singing in the living room
Yeah.
for my family, and if they had parties or whatever.
Yeah.
But after that, after getting like the crowd's reaction, I was hooked. And then,
Yeah.
I was in dance and different things. And when I was 8, I was like, the fire was just burning so much, and I was tired of just singing in
Yeah.
my room.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to my parents and I was like, I know I'm going to be a country music singer. I have to be a country music singer. I need your help. And
Yeah.
just tears streaming down my face. And they were like,
To be that age and know
Okay. Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and
they-
I've heard your voice, and I mean,
It's amazing.
The powerhouse
Mhm.
behind it at 8 years old too. I mean, I'm sure your parents were like, "We'll just do anything for you. We will absolutely do anything for you in that voice." So,
thank you. Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So you
been-
moved to Nashville at 13.
13.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And I was there for 6 years. So middle school, high school. I graduated high school a year early because I hated it.
Yeah.
I
With
did
passion.
too. I did too. I totally graduated a year early.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you?
I am 34.
Okay, it must be like our generation or something because I was just completely over high school. I had to get
Yeah.
out of there.
I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I mean, just the cliques, the
Yes.
drama,
Yes, the girl, yeah.
sports. Like I tried to do athletics. I was not good at any of it, and
Well, and you're a creative too.
Yeah.
Creatives
Yeah.
have a hard time doing anything in the social norms. I mean, I can't even do a 9 to 5
Yeah.
anymore because I'm
No.
just in my creative
No.
mindset.
no way.
I've already
Jose.
said nope.
Yeah. So I get you.
Yeah,
I
long
get you.
ago I was
Yeah.
like never.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I actually encouraged my school to start a songwriting class, and they did.
Wow.
And so I was in that, and that was really cool to kind of flex that muscle. But
Yeah.
I was songwriting outside of school, going to Sony every week to write with Dale Dodson, who's written some incredible
Oh,
country
yeah.
hits. And he was the biggest song plugger for 20, 30 years, something like that at Sony. And yeah, so it was really cool to grow up around that and to learn how to co-write from some really great writers. Brian Wayne, who wrote What If She's an Angel? I don't know if y'all remember that one.
Yes.
It's Tommy Shane
Mhm.
Steiner.
Mhm.
He had such a great record, and then he was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But I love that album. And then Wes Hightower, who is the best harmony vocalist on the planet.
Okay.
He's won so many awards, and he was background singer of the year so many times. And any George Strait record you've heard, he's on there. And really any radio
George
hit you've
Strait.
heard as far as country music from like the 90s through up until now. I mean, he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But he was co-writing with me and teaching me how to do harmonies and showing me the ropes behind like Pro Tools and whatnot. So those years in Nashville were really, really great. The experience that I got. But my heart was just ripped out of my chest because I'd been working on a publishing deal at Sony, and I was about to get signed. And then another young woman got signed, and I didn't get the deal. And it just, 2 years, is a long time for a teenager, right? I mean,
Yes.
a month is a long time.
Yeah.
And it's brutal
So, yeah.
on
Yeah.
somebody young like that.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it is. So I was 17, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Never again. And I moved away to Texas. I was 19, so I took a year off after I graduated at 17, took a year off. And then when I was 17, I lost two of my best friends. One was murdered.
Oh my
And
God.
then one was got this really rare autoimmune disease called Steven Johnson syndrome.
Oh, I've heard
And
of
she
that.
she got sick one day, and 10 days later she was gone. So
Oh my God.
it was just a lot of like bam, bam, bam. A lot of tragedy for a 17-year-old.
Yeah, absolutely.
18-year-old. So I moved to Texas at 19 and was like, okay, I'm going to try school again. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Well, just to kind of maybe channel that grief that you were having.
Yeah.
Just give you something
Yeah.
to do.
I think it was
Maybe something a little different than music.
for
Yeah.
sure. And I had also gotten into a pretty abusive relationship with a police officer that was 10 years older than me.
Wow.
And
my God, girl.
Yeah.
That's
and
a big violation
so-
of trust.
Right.
Especially from a cop.
Mm.
Yeah. We're not bad mouthing
Oh,
cops,
Lord.
but hey,
Yeah.
like.
I mean, I've gotten over a lot of the PTSD surrounded, around cops now. I've met
Yeah.
a lot of really kind ones, and
Yeah.
but he encouraged me to go to school,
Mm-hmm.
and so I went to Austin Community College for a couple of years, and was studying business admin, and I stopped after 2 years. I was like, I remember why I hate
Sweating,
this so
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
got
lot
into
of stress.
childcare, and I was like, I'm going to become a teacher, because I was a preschool teacher and a nanny and a newborn mother's helper, and I absolutely love children. It's a huge passion of mine.
Yeah.
And
I love babies.
I know,
When they
newborns.
can talk back. Oh, newborns.
Gosh, she was talking about newborns the other day.
Yeah,
It's like I just want to smell their faces.
I know.
I love them.
It's the best smell in the world.
Yes.
Aw.
It really is. I mean, puppy breath and newborns.
Yes.
So I wanted to be a teacher, and I was just so done with music,
Yeah.
Well, what
Well, you
was
were-
what was going through your head during that time when you were going to school, like where you're just like, I am done, I'm not going to do this again? Like what kept coming up in your mind being like, I got to stop or I'm not going to do this?
Well, I think when I graduated high school and, all those tragedies hit, and then I got in that relationship, he had convinced me that I was going to be nothing in music and convinced me to stop singing, essentially.
Wow. So he shut you down.
Yeah, big time, big time. I mean, he shut me up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And so I think that was a big reason why I strayed from it, and I had this chip on my shoulder about Nashville. I had this chip on my shoulder about music in general, and I had a couple of people that just would not allow me to quit. So they got me back on stage, and it literally took one performance to get me back and build that fire back up. But my mom had come and rescued me basically from that relationship.
Yeah.
We gotta love our mamas.
I know it.
Mamas know best.
Yeah. She stood up to him and quite literally grabbed me up and took me away.
Yeah.
So that was when I kind of started feeling like myself again. Obviously, it took me a while, but yeah, I'm diving right in.
What was the
all of
what was
this.
the song that you sang when you performed again for the first time?
Well,
After that,
it was actually this Texas artist. His name's William Clark Green, and I love him so much. He was coming out with a record called Ringling Road, and it was his biggest album, and he needed a female to sing a duet that was on the record that he wrote and performed with Danny Flowers. And I asked him, well, can I also do harmonies, And he was asking me on some big shows like Billy Bob's and a couple of really big festivals. So when I did those, it wasn't any of my songs. It wasn't, I think maybe also because I was removed from it emotionally, and it wasn't a song of mine. It was this really cool record that hit really hard and big in Texas. It was like, I think it was good that I was in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of gave you just enough space to open up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so
it's
that was
almost
fun.
it's almost like your guides, God, a source knew how to just gently get you back
Get you back
for
into
sure,
it.
for sure. There was definitely a couple of angels that came in. And they're like, "You're not. What are you
You're not
talking
done.
about?
Yeah.
This is your gift. You're not doing that."
Yeah, because you have a gift.
Oh yeah.
I do.
I mean-
I do, and I'm so grateful for it. It's not mine.
Yeah.
I know that it's not mine. My consciousness was heightened and all of that stuff.
Well, it's a journey. I think you got to start off with that kind of an ego.
Yeah.
To being like, I want to be a star, to have that journey of dissolving that and then being something bigger than that.
For sure.
So yeah, it's like
Well, I
you've
do-
gone through that whole process.
Yeah.
I do have to ask though, coming out of an abusive relationship like that, and was music therapeutic? Was writing therapeutic?
Afterwards,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Like, is that how you navigated through that?
Absolutely. And it, not just that relationship, but all the other
Yeah.
traumas that I've had. I've had so many, as we all have had
Yeah.
a lot of traumas. But for sure, I said this on a podcast recently. It hasn't come out yet, but he asked me, because I'm very open online about what happened to me as a child. I was molested, and I was I was 2 years old,
Oh my
2 to 5
God,
years old.
Kensie.
And then there was some more things that happened between 2 and 17 that, just became a big snowball of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked me if I feel like I started singing and using music as an escape, and I said absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a way to be seen and heard, and to escape the feelings that I didn't know what to do with, the thoughts that I didn't know what to do with. I
It
had
was
no
probably
idea.
a safe way to express, though, some of your
Yeah.
pain and frustration and confusion, too.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people are scared and don't say a word.
So when you
Right.
sing, you're able to get out those emotions in a safe, contained way.
Yeah, absolutely. I also did the unsafe methods
okay.
of
Yeah.
escape.
And
Yeah.
that's called for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all part of your journey.
That's part of the
Right.
human
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
Right. And not proud of it, but also would not have learned what I've learned, right?
Yeah.
But it made
So-
you who you are today.
Exactly.
And you're a well-rounded, beautiful woman with a magnificent voice.
Tons of
Thank you.
experience, life
Yes.
experience,
Yes.
music experience. Yeah.
For sure.
Because I know how music can be therapeutic for me. I can't write it or sing it, but I listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has gotten me through a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I'll never forget when I've gone through some grieving myself, and I would walk the trails.
Yeah.
And the TVA trails around here. I don't know if you've been on them. But
I
they're really
haven't. I need
beautiful.
to.
You
Yeah.
need to.
But
Yeah.
walking's really good for grief, and so I was walking, but at the same time I was listening to techno music, and it was
Yeah,
so
she
weird.
does that.
It was,
I'm like, I want to cry.
but it was weird techno music. It was like dance music, but the lyrics were so sad.
Yeah.
So I'd be walking
That's cool.
crying to dance music,
I
and I'm
love
like,
that.
oh my gosh, I'm so messed up right now.
I'm riding
really
in my
therapeutic.
car, listen to "Fix You" by Coldplay,
Oh,
and I
gosh,
can't
yeah.
even
Oh,
see.
man.
You know, like that's
That
my
one will
jam.
get you every time.
Oh yeah, no.
Every time she posts a story, I'm like, oh man, something's going on.
You can always tell by the song I'm listening to what kind of day it is. If I
what
post
kind
a
of
song,
day
you're
is
like,
Tyra having?
"Shit, watch out, she is."
I need to reach out to Tyra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? Are you having a bad day? That Fix You song's on.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
Man, that's a good one.
yeah,
It is.
Yeah. So music is all the way healing, and I think that over the last few years, all of us have collectively been waking up, right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
for
And
sure.
becoming more aware of our shadows and our pain, and it's been gruesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
has.
Holy moly. And there's still sleepers, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, what I like to call is when people like, I feel like us kind of wake up and go through our experiences and our process, we're able to be the pillars for everyone else. So we
Exactly.
just have
Yeah.
to trust
Yeah.
the process that we will, as long as we just stay authentic and stay in our center,
Exactly.
then people will come and find us.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for
So,
sure.
yeah.
And sometimes we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we really
We just
don't. We just
exist.
keep perfecting our craft. We keep doing
Yeah.
what we're doing, and
Yeah.
we wake up the rest of the world
Yep.
simply by doing that.
Right. Right. It's
So-
beautiful.
And you get to do it on a mass
Bigger,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
I mean, you're on the radio now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you told me
Yeah.
Kenzie's on the radio. I was like, what?
Really? Did you hear it?
Yes.
Oh my
yeah.
thing.
Gosh,
She
that makes me
called
so
me.
happy. Was it on Kicks
Yeah,
96?
Cake 96.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kicks 96.
She literally
Yes.
called me. She's like, that Kenzie's girl on the radio. Oh my God. I was like, what? I literally just
That's
met her.
amazing.
Yes.
I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard any of my songs yet, like just, putting on the stations and driving down the road. But the last few months, through Texas and here, I turn on the radio just
Yeah.
in case.
Yeah.
Just
But
in
you know
case.
that goes to show, like that's normally how it used to be. But
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
when you stream things,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
very few people that actually listen to the radio.
Yeah.
And I just happened to be listening that
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
which was crazy. But
That's
really
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to keep us on the timeline. So you started doing music again after a lot of trauma. And so I mean, like how old were you around here? Like 25, I'm guessing?
24.
Like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 23 or
And you're
24.
still in like Austin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was living in Austin from 19 I guess, till about 24.
Okay.
okay.
And then
So mama got you out
Yeah.
and you started singing again with
Yeah.
some Texas people. And so when did the whole solo thing
Yeah.
kind of start happening?
It was really fast. So I did the handful of shows with Will, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to go in the studio.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I went in with Ray Benson's son. Ray Benson is with Asleep at the Wheel. He's the head of Asleep at the
Okay.
Wheel, and very famous in Texas. But his son was producing and had a studio in Austin at the time. And so I worked with him, and I actually had Will come in, and he was so nice to do a duet with me on that
Aw.
record, which is still one of my most streamed songs. But yeah, that was it. I decided I need to put out a few songs that mean something to
Yeah.
me. So I have Lie to Me and Letting Go and Why You Still Need Me. I wrote those.
All of those sound like lyrics. Or
Yeah.
Titles I've listened to. There you go.
Yeah. I wrote those between 13 and 17 years old. So I felt like I was honoring that teenager that was fighting so hard.
That's
and
so important to do.
Yeah, and 2 of those were solo writes. So when I was just starting to learn and whatnot, but then I started touring. I got as many shows as I could, acoustic, and then started putting a band together, and that came with its own thing. And I just tore up Texas for, I guess, so it was from 2014 to 2018, I tore it up pretty hard.
All over
I
Texas.
hit the road really hard.
That's awesome.
By myself. And I did a lot of driving. I did a lot of partying. And I lived in Stephenville for a couple of years, which is a college town.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I call it my college years.
I was there for a night.
Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, 2 years there, not so good.
I think I actually visited that school, and I was like, I'll never make it here. It is a raging party people all
really
day,
is.
every day here.
Oh yeah. No, I have a song called "Rethinking Things." It's about going
I already like it.
about all the bad decisions I made, but going to the bar, in the middle of the afternoon and not going home till close, and then leaving my car there and going back to get my car, and don't let me go in the bar because it'll just
Start all over again.
Yeah.
Really
fun times though. It was when Coetzel lived in that area and was coming up, and
I do love Coetzel too.
Yeah, he's fun, and he was always very kind to me. But Parker McCullum and Caitlin Butts and Flatland and all the people that have a huge platform now, they were at kind of the ground level. Randall King, and Stephenville was kind of the hub, the music hub. So it was a cool time to be there.
Yeah,
party with all the stars.
Yeah,
doing something you love.
Yeah. So, and then I moved to Nashville. Back to Nashville. That was a hard decision, but I
know.
did it.
What was going through your
head? Did you move by
with
yourself?
that?
I did. Well, I had a couple of mentors encourage me to go back.
Yeah.
So I entered this songwriting competition, Larry Joe Taylor songwriting competition. And he has a big festival every year. It's at Melody Mountain Ranch in Stephenville, and it's one of the biggest festivals in Texas. So I was encouraged to enter that, and I did it, and I ended up in the finals. And I won my round, and then I was in the finals, and I felt really discouraged when I didn't win, of course.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of my mentors, including Larry Joe, say, man, you should go back to Nashville and try your hand again, or, just kind of grow as an artist. And I was already wanting to go back and write better songs and just flex that muscle again because I was so young when I was co-writing.
But now you've had life experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I did it. Y'all, I had a 1999 Astro van.
I love an Astro van. Yes.
Awesome.
I learned how to drive in an
limo lights
Astro van.
inside.
Woo,
And,
yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I toured Texas in that thing. The AC broke, and so 108 degrees in West Texas.
This is a
really
James
fun.
LeBlanc story. I feel like this.
Did
is
you have a satin
true,
shirt on?
Yeah.
No. Well, at one point, I'm sure, but
Yeah, this is like a true musician's like story. Like I drove and I was hot and the AC was broken, but I made it.
Yeah.
I do feel like sometimes a lot of kids nowadays might not have that kind of drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our generation kind of did.
Yeah.
It's different.
It is.
Because of social media and definitely TikTok is a big one.
Yeah. But you did it like
you did it.
Grassroots.
Yeah.
I mean,
grassroots.
on the pavement.
Yes.
There was one time I broke my ankle from, oh my God. I was doing a 4th of July concert, and the guy that put it on is a firefighter. And he has a fire pole in his house for his kids to go from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor.
Yeah.
And
I already see what happened.
I'd had a lot of tequila and decided, he was like, yeah, just go down. Nobody told me to use my legs.
Oh, no. You just use your arms.
I used my hands. And immediately started burning, so I let go, and I dropped 12 feet and broke my ankle.
Oh my God. You know, it's okay. He's never done that before.
Right.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody expect. You're not a stripper, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Or a firefighter.
Or a firefighter.
How would you know how to do
That's
it?
not fair.
A firefighter should tell me some tips.
Yeah.
It should have been like a 3-step instruction
Like wrap your
manual.
legs around it and come down. I only know because I've watched movies.
Yeah, for all I know, he told me to do that, and I just rebelled and didn't.
Yeah,
Or my
that sounds
brain was
right.
not
That
working
sounds
correct.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a lot
I
of
do what I
tequila.
want.
Yeah. It was my fault completely. But so I had a cast from right below my knee all the way down to my toes. And I was on crutches for, I think it was like 3 months or something like that in the middle of the summer. So it was 4th of
Oh,
July,
that's
you know,
miserable.
Yeah.
finish out the summer with that.
Yeah.
So I was driving to Blue Light in Lubbock, Texas, in my Astro van. Luckily, usually I was by myself. Luckily, I had my guitar player with me. And it was 108-degree heat index outside, and we broke down
Oh my gosh.
in the middle of West Texas. Like, there's
That's
nothing.
not where you want to break
No.
down.
No.
Yeah.
Like, barely
That's
any
like the
cars
start of
driving.
Texas
I've heard
Chainsaw
that so many
Massacre.
times. Yes.
Yes.
Luckily, this sheriff, or maybe he was a state trooper, actually,
Yeah.
he drove by and saw us, and so he whipped back around and came up and helped us out. And I used his phone. I don't know how, he had service and I didn't, but I used his phone to call my dad, and my dad called his mechanic, and his mechanic drove like 5 hours or something like that to bring me a vehicle and to tow the van back to where I
Well,
lived.
that is really nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick. I love you,
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
And he loves your dad.
Yeah.
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 For sure. And he's, super supportive. So
Yeah.
that was a blessing. But I do have a photo of it, of me sitting in the passenger side, broken down with my crutches, and my guitar player just snapped a picture of me, and I'm looking at him like,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so my single, We've All Been There, the cover art.
Is
that
that?
picture?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
We've all been there.
Yeah,
We
we've
gotta
all been
look it
there.
up.
Yeah.
We gotta look it up for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, so then after the breakdown, you got this new car. Is that when you headed to Nashville?
Yes.
And so you got there.
I did. I got to Nashville. I loaded my Astro van up with my 2 cats, their litter box, my queen size mattress, and all of my belongings, and I drove myself on my birthday to Nashville.
Wow.
And Nashville was a interesting journey.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to take a little break,
Yes.
and then when we get back, we're going to get into Nashville.
Yes.
Here we go.
All
Okay,
right,
we're back.
we're back.
We're back.
And we're
And
in
you-
Nashville.
Yes, you were in
Yeah,
Nashville.
got to
So
Nashville in your good car.
yes.
Yeah. The
Well,
car
I-
that Dad brought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, Rick.
I loaded. I mean, we fixed the Astro van, and I loaded the Astro
Okay.
van.
Oh, okay.
Then you went. That's right, because
Oh.
you had your queen size mattress in that.
Exactly.
sucker.
I mean,
wow.
I loaded everything in, and then you know how it has like a high top
Yeah.
and it's kind of a high
Yeah.
ceiling in
Yeah.
there. I just stuffed that thing in there
Oh
as a
my
Tempur-Pedic.
gosh.
I just
There you
stuffed it in
go.
there. I had everything I needed. But yeah, I moved up there, and I lived with a songwriter named Blue Foley, who has been a huge staple in my career.
Okay.
My songwriting career, and just went to town writing songs. I got a publishing deal with Irv Woolsey, and I was doing that for 3 years, and I just busted my butt. I went to
Yeah.
every writer's round I could. I met everyone I could. I booked everything. And
Did you play like every bar?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did Broadway for 2 years, every Friday. I did Bootleggers on Broadway. I worked at Tin Roof on Broadway. yeah, I did the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was, going to the publishing houses and recording in studios, and it was wild.
Wow.
Where was that show? So the Americana Music Fest, Fame did a show.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw you perform. And one thing you said, I was like, you were like, Nashville has my heart. And I'm like, well, I didn't know she had, went to Nashville.
Yeah.
But where was that at? That was at a barbecue place. Right?
Oh gosh, what was it called? What's the most famous barbecue place in Nashville?
I can't remember, but it was such a cool place. It's like
I mean,
multi-level.
I could Google it.
Martin's.
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 Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that sounds right.
It was Martin's.
Yeah.
So I was wondering
Yeah. So
how your journey there went.
well, 13 years of my life not
Yeah.
consecutive, but collectively
Overall.
I spent in Nashville. So that's why I call myself Texas Tennessee
Yeah.
hybrid.
Yeah.
And Nashville has always been the dream for me. The the big I wanted to be a big country star in Nashville, and it's pretty crazy that I ended up signing
Here.
my first record deal in Muscle Shoals,
Yeah.
Alabama, at
Yeah.
Fame Records.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that. It's been an absolutely amazing experience to be here in Muscle Shoals, and to have Rodney Hall just completely have my back, completely go to bat for me. He believes in me wholeheartedly, and then just meeting the locals and getting to know the locals. I met Rodney in 2021, and he watched me go from my darkest time, my lowest point, to now. And
So 2021, were you in Nashville? Was that?
I was, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I moved
he
away
found
last
you
year.
there.
Yeah. So I met him in Key West. One of my friends, Erica Sunshine Lee, puts on a songwriters festival,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
like a retreat / festival
Okay.
called Key West Chick Fest. And it was her first year, and she invited me to it. So I met a couple of people that are locals here, Frank and Mash, who are friends with her,
Yeah.
that have supported her career a lot and just hang out all the time. And Rodney is really great friends with them. So I met all three of them on the same trip, and Rodney heard me on that trip and complimented me in a huge way.
Yeah.
And Mash actually told me that trip, like, he doesn't usually do that. Like, he doesn't usually go all in on an artist right away.
Yeah.
So he watched me just bust my ass for a couple
Yeah.
years. And they brought me to the Shoals in, I think it was like January or February of 2022. And I played at the Gunrunner.
I love the gun
I
run.
love the
too.
Gunrunner too.
So cute.
We
I
love
love
the
it so
Gunrunner.
much. The
Yeah.
cocktails, the rooms.
Oh yeah, just
Yes.
the vibe.
Yeah.
The vibe is immaculate.
Yes,
love
it's-
it.
the best, one of the best hotels.
Yeah.
So I started frequenting Gunrunner and having pretty regular shows. I'd say, I don't know, I was playing there like 3 or 4 times a year, I guess. And I had one, and then they started hiring me for the night before the pig dinner. They do a private show or a private get together. It's kind of a reunion for the
Alumni.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the newer fraternity
Yeah.
brothers. So I was singing at those, and I did a rooftop show the night before. It was 2023, and after the show, Ronnie came up, and he said,
Yeah.
"I want to do a record. Let's do a record." And that was like,
This is 2023.
finally somebody
Yeah.
wants to do a record on me, because the record that I had done previous, that I had worked really hard on, I had gotten funding through GoFundMe and some of my own money, and I poured pretty much everything into it, and it just, for some reason, didn't work out.
Yeah.
I did it with Jamie Tate at Ruckus Room. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful production. And a lot of the singles from the record I ended up releasing. I just didn't put it together
Yeah.
as a full length album. I had a lot of roadblocks in Nashville. There were a lot of redirections and protections and all of that.
Well,
So
I kind of hear that from a lot of artists. They're like, and I'm not trying to badmouth Nashville or anything, but yeah, it seems to be like this, like roadblocks, and you have to really work it in a certain way and word things and know the right people. But here it's really like, here's your open road, because it's just about creative magic and creative artistry here. So.
to me, it's the old school method.
Right.
And that's talent, hard work, discipline, work ethic, like drive.
You can't fake it here.
Yeah, you really can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and it already, your journey sounds so authentic and grassroots anyway, that this just aligned with that.
Yeah, it definitely did. And I just feel so grateful for it. So grateful. So that I love Jamie Tate, by the way. I have to say how much I love Jamie Tate. He ended up closing down his studio and getting out of the music business, but he is an absolutely phenomenal producer, and he produced the crap out of those songs.
Yeah.
And most of them are out. There's like 2 left that I haven't put out. And that broke my heart as well, because I had this, basically wanted to make a record and tie it up with a pretty bow and go to the labels and say, here,
Yeah.
sign me.
Yeah.
Right.
And he had set up meetings for me. And I had a week-long, schedule of major label meetings. And lo and behold, it was the week that the world shut down for COVID.
Oh my God.
So, it just wasn't in the cards, and that's okay. So I had to kind of go through my grieving process of that and figure out, okay, what am I going to do with this record?
But you never once thought about quitting?
Absolutely, I did.
Really?
Wow.
All the time.
You're the first one that said that.
Absolutely. It has taken, there's been a lot of times that has taken everything in me to not quit.
Yeah.
I love that. I love how authentic you are being right now.
Yeah, it's real. It's real shit.
This is me.
I'm not saying that the other people weren't, but man, to hear about the rock bottoms of really having to dig because I've been there too.
Yeah.
And it's like when you hit rock bottom, you're like, how much lower can I go?
Exactly.
I want to go lower and really give up.
Yeah, exactly.
But then that's sometimes when you really start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to that point in 2021. And I wanted to not live anymore, and I know that a lot of people have gone through that the last few years, especially, and it's heartbreaking, but there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's always help. So if you need help, please go get it. What's the suicide hotline? 988.
Yeah.
988. So that was my rock bottom.
Yeah.
That was the depths. And the fact that I had somebody believing in me, like Rodney, and people that came into my life, a lot of them from the Shoals, they were just, kind of lifting me up little by little and
probably saved you to some degree, I guess.
Well, they were witnessing you.
Yeah.
Right.
They witnessed something in you, and that brought you back to life.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, okay, what can she do for us? What money can she make for us? What, what image does she hold?
It was more so look at her go. Look at her shine.
Yeah. Okay, if she can do that, then...
I know Rodney, and he's not going to invest in somebody that he doesn't believe in.
Yeah. And that just warms my heart even more. So I have been so blessed this year. And getting back, sorry, I keep
No, you're good.
You're
going all
good.
over the place, but I know we don't have a ton of time.
We got all the time we need, girl.
So I got to a point 2 years ago that I was like, I'm going to quit. If I don't change something, I'm going to quit. And I prayed about it and prayed about it and prayed about it. And God just kept telling me, go back to your roots, go back to your roots, go back to your roots. And that was Texas. That was home. And I rebelled for a year, and I would not obey. And I was like, no, but I can't give up this dream. I can't give up Nashville. I don't want to abandon that little girl that had that dream. And he kept just telling me to trust and walk by faith, not by sight. So I finally took the leap and moved back home a year ago. And it was the best thing I could have done because it halted me from being resentful again towards Nashville, because that resentment was building. I was really angry. And I had been through that before, and I didn't want to get to that place again of absolutely despising that town. Because there's so many great things that Nashville has brought into my life, and there's so many beautiful things about Nashville. It's just, there's a lot of artists, so you get lost in the mix, and you're trying to keep up with everybody, and then it becomes a competition.
It's oversaturated. You got about 10 people or 100,000 people doing the same thing.
And I don't want to compete with my fellow artists. Like I compete with myself, but not my fellow artists. So I moved away and I decided to start putting the music out. So I recorded 6 songs at Fame with Rodney, December of 2023. And then a big act came into Fame and decided to cut like 35 songs. And so my project got pushed to the back burner. And I reached out and I was like, I really want to finish this project. These songs are too good to not do something with them. So we decided to release the first single in Texas was it February?
This year?
Yes.
And
Texas
Texas
it was February.
loves
It was
you.
on my dad's birthday.
Aww.
Yeah. And it's Texas in Me, and it ended up climbing the charts, and it went number 1, and it just won Single of the Year with TCMA.
Yay!
I listened to that song when you won, and I was like, that resonates. I'm a Texas girl too. I got some Texas in me.
Yes.
Yeah, I really loved it.
Thank you so
It was
much.
So good.
Thank you. And it was just kind of like God was like, I'm swinging the doors open for you.
Well, and look what just happened too. You kept hearing it. Go back to your roots. Go back to it's Texas.
And that's-
Texas and Me.
Yeah.
I mean, bam.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know Texas loves you. I know a little girl that I met that was out there at the Americana Music Show, your niece. That was like the sweetest thing. She was singing every single one of her songs.
Aw.
Probably her biggest fan I know.
She's my pride and
100%.
joy. Yeah.
And
She's
I was talking
everything.
to your sister, and she's like, she loves her.
Aw.
Like, you know.
Well, we are extremely close, and I am so blessed to have her. She's an angel, and she's so special. She's a superstar.
Well, it was so cute watching her. She was singing every one of her songs, and she's up there dancing. And you're like, oh my God. But this is our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
So I would like to go around and ask everybody what they are thankful for.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say, because I just got to spend the weekend with my sister and my niece, I'm so thankful for my family.
Yeah.
My brother, my sister, my niece, my mom and my dad, and all of my relatives, honestly.
Yeah.
We're not as close, but I'm thankful for my bloodline.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 It's like your little kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that.
Queendom.
Yeah.
Queendom.
Yeah. A little beehive.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the bugs and the bees and
Yeah.
the
Some
leaves.
ladybugs.
Ladybugs, butterflies.
Same.
Tyra, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for this podcast.
Yeah, girl.
I am thankful for the guests that we have on.
Yes,
I am
girl.
thankful for you.
Me?
I am.
Y'all are so cute.
Well, I think that I have had, and I think we all have had, and I know you've said it, but the past 2 years has been a rough
Yeah.
2 years,
It has
and
sucked.
just trying to find my footing
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and what I want to do. So
That's the thing. We always find our footing.
Right.
I just feel like in this room, we're just a powerhouse group of girls.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're always
sure.
going to figure it out.
We'll have to hang. We'll
Yeah.
have to hang out more
Yes.
Yeah.
when I'm here.
Yeah,
but I am
for
thankful
sure.
for this and everybody and getting to do this, being able to do this and, deliver things to your fans, everybody else's fans,
Yeah.
and just sitting here meeting and being friends with some cool ass people.
Yeah.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah. Well, and I'm thankful for you because you're
Yeah.
introducing me to all these cool people. I mean, I was a shut-in before this, and she started coming to me, and she begged to be my friend.
Yeah.
And
She was like, "No, it's okay. I'll drink coffee by myself. I'll walk by myself." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
yeah, I finally
Suit
gave
yourself.
in.
Yeah.
I gave in. I was like, all right, let's be friends. And she got me out into the world again.
Yeah.
And I was like, this was the best thing.
Yeah.
that
I've always
ever
had a
needed.
good family. Like, I have a good family
Yeah.
base, really close with my
Mm-hmm.
family. My kids are freaking the most amazing thing ever in my life. But now I have a group. I have a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
great.
Even some that I might not talk to all the time or see all the time, but they are my rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then some I see every freaking weekend, and then her I see and talk to every single day.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You know?
It's literally every day.
Yeah,
Which,
so.
but, I love it.
Like, she gets my voice notes. I'm like, I'm about to bitch slap.
Yeah.
It's
I,
gonna happen.
I asked them how long they've been friends, and they were like, a year. I was like, I'm pretty sure y'all have known each other forever.
we probably
In
did
a
each
past
other.
life,
for sure.
Yeah, in a past
Yeah.
life. Yeah, something like
Definitely.
that. I don't know.
Witches.
Someone
I don't
even
know.
said that we looked like sisters or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
or related.
You do.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'll
I think
take it.
it's beautiful what y'all are doing, opening up
Thank you.
a platform for us to speak about things that aren't just, the next tour we're doing or,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
next
well,
project
we want
we're
to get to
doing.
know you as a person.
Yeah.
We want to get to know the human behind the songs, behind the music, that soul, that energy. And I just love that you're actually here in Muscle Shoals, that
Yeah.
you connected here, that you aligned here.
Yeah.
Because so many artists say all the same things, like something about this place.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
It's
beautiful.
just truly magical. And I believe
is.
it too.
Yeah, and I have a very strong intuition that it's about to blow up, and I
yeah.
am praying that it only blows up in the best of ways, that
Yes.
it doesn't
Yes.
get,
Yeah.
overrun.
We have felt this. I got chill bumps. I either want to cry or I don't really know. I don't
Yeah.
really know what's going to happen. Fix You. Where's that song? Anyways. So I do have a question that I ask everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and it's fun. We're going to lighten the mood just a little bit.
Yeah.
If you were a stripper
Yeah.
That fire pole.
in
I
that
know.
fire pole, what song would you have wanted to be playing while you fell down?
Yeah.
Well, this is funny because my mom has always said, well, you can always go get on a pole.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, sometimes
There's no-
I say, hey, look.
there's no money to be had in this career of
Yeah.
mine. I mean, hopefully praying
It
for,
will.
for some,
It
some
will.
money
Oh,
eventually.
it's coming.
but-
It will.
It's on the
It's
way.
coming.
It's on the way.
It's coming.
But I think it's funny she always said that. And if I was a stripper, if I had ever taken her advice, climbed on a pole, it would be crazy bitch.
Buck cherry. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yes,
Can't
I
you,
heard that.
Can't you imagine
Yeah.
yourself like, I'm a crazy
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. Yes. I heard that at Tin Roof the other night. I was there and I was like,
now it
just
gets me
singing
going.
it. And
Dang.
the person I was with was like, you don't like this song?
But then there's Rihanna, she has got some
yeah.
great.
She's
Oh,
got some
yeah.
great ones,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got some dirty ones.
What would yours be?
Mine? I don't know why this popped in my head, like something from Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like, what was that? Jagged Little Pill?
Yeah.
Yes,
That
anything from that album.
whole album.
Yeah.
I think would just be, I don't know why
That
that,
would be
popped in my
awesome.
head though.
I could totally do that. I could
Yeah.
see that, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine would be Man, I Feel Like a Woman by
All right.
Shania Twain.
Oh,
well,
on.
channeling the whole country
Go.
shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Man, I
That
Feel Like a
song's-
Woman.
That song's a classic.
Yeah.
So we've
Yeah.
covered
Yeah.
some good bases
Oh
here.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of them.
Country, rock, and really damn good music.
Yes.
Alanis
Good music.
Morissette is the goat.
I
You
know.
know what? Maybe you should make a stripper song. Really get our
You know
hips
what?
moving.
I wrote a song called Daddy.
Oh.
It's already done. I'm gonna dance to it.
yeah.
I'll dance to it.
Yeah.
And it's for my friend. I wrote it with my best friend Emma Zink, and she kills it. But it would definitely be a stripper song.
Oh,
yeah, for
Yeah.
All right.
Better call me Daddy.
Oh. Yes.
It's
like-
Yeah.
Go ahead and just get that money out.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, before we end our episode, is there any last like messages you want to give your fans before you
what do you have coming
before you
up?
climb the records or climb the what's it called? Climb the billboard
Charts.
Yeah,
Climb the charts.
The ladder.
good.
I
do
don't
a
know.
little serious thing. Yeah.
Well, I've been working on a full-length album.
Yeah.
My debut record in my 28-year career. I've not had a debut full-length album. And it will be coming out in 2026.
Oh my
Off Fame Records. And it's probably going to be called Texas and Me. It's don't quote me on that, but
Okay.
I do have a full-length debut
Yeah.
album coming out. And that's the big thing right now.
We are so excited.
keep an
We
eye
are so
out.
excited about that. Then you're going to have to come back.
Yes.
You'll have to come back after it releases.
And it is country music. So
Yeah.
I'm ready.
if
Well,
you
we
like
love
country
it.
music, that's what it'll be.
Two-stepping.
Oh
Yeah.
All that
Honky
stuff.
tonk, baby.
Oh yeah.
We
I'm
did
ready.
a 2-step flash mob for my brother's wedding the other day. And I can dance. I've been a dancer
gosh.
since I was
I mean,
2
I
years
believe
old.
it.
Yeah.
Not that day. I was not
She
picking
wore
up what they were putting down.
sunglasses. She wore sunglasses
At night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Inside.
Inside.
Might have been why
love
I
it.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Well,
but I love the videos. It was
Yeah.
good.
Oh, it was a good
But you know what? When your album comes out, we're gonna dance to it.
And we're
Sounds
gonna
good.
dance.
Yeah, we're gonna
Sounds
two-step
good.
to it.
Well,
I
I'm
need
so
all the
excited.
help I can get.
Yeah.
We'll
So
have a release party.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I
We
love
are
any
so-
excuse to have a party.
Let's do
Yeah. right.
We'll do
She'll
it.
party then.
Any excuse.
Well, I mean, I'm so excited to see what you do.
Yes,
Yeah.
me
I
too.
mean, like
Thank you.
I mean, just sitting with you, it's like your talent. You
Yeah.
are
Thank
just
you.
talent.
Thank
You're
you
not
so
talented.
much.
You are talent.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you. That means the world. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you for
so
having
You're
me
excited.
such a
on.
good person and a cool
know.
person, and I loved hanging
Y'all
out with
too.
you. I'm glad you were here.
Yeah.
Yes,
we're
me
so
too.
glad that
Thank
you're
you.
here.
Y'all watch all the things.
All the
things.
things.
All the
Podcast.
things.
Listen.
All the things.
Listen to
Yes.
every episode.
Every
Happy
single one.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Woo! And
Cut.